Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. And the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be, sir. Do you maggots understand that? Sir, yes, sir.
Oof. Let's follow that up with this.
Let me see your hair!
Very symbolic. He's playing War Machine in Dubai. All right, so clearly there's action to be had. All right, we have Blinken under possible attack today, and for whatever reason, they want to send Joe to Israel. I guess Bibi wants to have kebabs in the bunker with him as well. Regardless, I think the voice today was awesome. We'll do that tomorrow again. We got that fake up move, and then we rode this up, and then we went sideways. But bigger picture here is this here. This US daily candle I kept speaking up. Now, if you can hold here, obviously, it can always go down and retest, but anything above this level right here is bullish. Now, today we did hit that top tick target. We closed right upon it too, which is bullish. We didn't hit the secondary target. Let's put in the weekly levels here as well. Let's do a different color on them. Right about there. I'd call that a gap fill. All right. And to the downside, we got a lot of, I mean, we're not out of the woods here yet. If you look at this possible downside here, what could it be? That could be a shock of a war starting. Obviously a buyable dip. Don't be swinging heavy. And if you look at where this trend line comes in, we also got some Elliott wave momentum showing downside, but it is the shit show. You both see that this Elliott wave projection shows to buy the dip. One aims for a fake breakdown, other one comes in right there. Look, we're a little overextended here. Price would still be tracking even if it was down here according to the road map. All right, possible pop in the morning. Yeah, I mean, what they did there at the end with the QQQ calls was kind of dirty, but I mean, look, SPX put in a point today, and QQQ, I mean, KRE was on fire, and QQQ also put in a pretty green day. So that dip, that was the only dip today. I was on my break but caught it, sold most here, and then held some runners, and then added a little bit to it. I'm also in LMT and I'm in NVIDIA. I just want to be clear what we're dealing here with. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in this zone. Okay, so the move out of this zone will be huge. I did say I have a turning day today. That doesn't mean that it's not tomorrow. If we absolutely drill tomorrow, that's probably the move. But so far, so good to the upside, I would say. Waiting for that to cross. Okay, 10-year under 4.7. Where are we on the trend line? Still above. Dixie, drill down all day. I have something showing me that the VIX is gonna take a dive, and I mean, if we get across there tomorrow and this comes down above it too, that's it. It is so annoying that TradingView keeps messing with my indicators. that's not a buy the dip here on VIX. I know that a lot of people bought those calls for UVX. Why on Friday? Oil, nothing, should be higher. But I mean, this whole situation is ridiculous. You got Yellen saying that we can fund 2 wars. You got possible Joe going into a war zone. You got Chucky saying that it's a go. You got Jim Jordan even wanting to fund this. So that should be a slam dunk here, in my opinion. Very, very weird action. You also have calls outweighing the puts here. You also have BTC making that move and then consolidating all day. Here you can kind of see, I would not be opposed to that hitting, then coming down here on Tesla Netflix earnings, and then doing this and then going up. We are getting tight here. Seasonality shows us that we got a few weeks of volatility, unless the bottom is in. So we're consolidating here, but it looks good for upside. I mean, war is bullish for the market. Everyone seems to want it. Iran saying if any more escalations, they're jumping in, and then Joe's going over there, and Blinken. I mean, it's insane. It's insanity. That's what it is. It's insanity. All right, let's take a quick look here. You got some LMT after hours action. I'm holding a few positions. I sold those 480s because I can jump into them. And if this is green tomorrow, big league, I'm going to sell it. And then I'm going to be buying dips on it. Okay. Bank of America, we'll check that tomorrow. Still watching the 700s here for Wednesday. Maybe even 692 and 690s. You know, again, kind of needs to come up and reject there. Boeing sold mine at, what was it, 28% today. Coinbase doing some moves. You got to catch that on a gap up unless it's an all-day chugger. UPST doing some moves. Tesla had that insane move. So this is what I'm looking at, guys. Here, do you see this? Inverted head and shoulders. We kind of need it to pop out of the gate tomorrow or pre-market, and then sell off and base, and then end of day Tuesday or midday Tuesday tomorrow start grabbing some calls. Again, just watching this from a premium perspective. In those NVIDIA 480s, no, 475s, yeah, because I sold that one and rolled down. If it breaks this trend line, I don't see why it wouldn't. Then it could even, you know, just like Tesla, do one of these. So if you get a big up move tomorrow, get out if you're swinging. Okay? Had those 182.5s. I'm sure we'll get a dip on this. You know, got a bone to pick with that. A little bit of after hours action here and then down. Nothing too bad. Again, just holding this huge flag here, really, after the gap up. Hasn't touched that, as opposed to SPY. Did exactly it when it couldn't hold above, but still decent. There's the 2 scoops arrow. Would like a move up here soon. That's gonna be the vote. I mean, they are supposedly voting at noon tomorrow, so that's gonna be huge. And then we have a bunch of Fed speakers. Harker says that they should be done hiking and just keep it here. We're here right now. And we got some data here. Canadian CPI. I mean, if Canadian CPI is cool. That'll move our markets a little bit. But yeah, you got Fed speakers tomorrow. Bowen, Barkin. Then you got the vote midday. And yeah, big days. I mean, the war, if we get a speaker and Biden visits on Wednesday and, you know, something goes down, you know, it's gonna go absolutely nuts. And then we got Powell on Thursday. All right, so that's what we're looking at here. Let's check the NAMO if it updated. Not yet. Got rotation from QQQ into SPY. You got Tesla dark pool, but look at this Apple dark pool. It is pretty significant in my opinion, and also came true. Nothing really on the video. So that's the plan. We'll be on live tomorrow again. We'll see where we land. I would love a gap and crap and buy the dip. We'll see what the bank earnings do. We will see what LMT does, more importantly. Very, very interesting. And just to recap here, tomorrow Bank of America, Lockheed Martin, Schwab had a crazy move. I'll be looking at Goldman Sachs at open. Then on Wednesday we got these three. I'm planning on playing this. Okay. With that said, love yourself, love your family, and God bless.